Oh, hello, it's me. So I wanted to talk about something that just happened to me today, this morning actually, at like 6 o'clock or something. So I was woken up today, and my dad was like, "Oh, you gotta get up and clean the house." Luckily, I fell back to sleep, and they basically forgot about me. So I had to clean the house. But anyways, so then what happened was I was when I fell back to sleep, I I was like at this party in my dream, and but it didn't feel like a dream at first, and there was this like these people that we used to know, and they were like adults now, like these two kids were adults, and one of them was like, "Oh, hug me." Anyways, so basically, then I was like, I thought it was normal. There was this guy who was angry because he didn't get the desserts at the party. By the way, like everything is like bright white, like everything, like a cup, bright white. Everybody's clothes. I didn't realize this at the time, but now that I think about it, everybody's clothes were like white, like bright white, like really white, like I don't know, but really white. And I was like, whoa. No, I wasn't like that, but so I was just walking around, and then there was this really weird thing that I saw. And this thing that I saw was this actually. So this book, one of my favorite books. So on the dresser right next to in front of my bed, I had this book in a box like right here. Oh, like that. Oh, again. So basically it's like that. Oh, again. Okay. Why can't I just do this? There we go. So it's like in this box. Okay. So yeah, basically it's in that box in front of my bed. And I was like, I saw it on this table, and I'm like, that's weird. I was like, that's really weird. That box that's in my bed is right there. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's weird. Okay. So I was looking at it, and I'm like, Now this box thing, this doesn't have a cover thing on it. Or at least I don't know where the cover thing is. And I was like, wonder where that is. I mean, no, okay. I didn't think that actually. Why am I? Okay. So basically, I just thought, oh. So that the cover was right next to it. Like, I put it in front of my line of vision, and the book switched. There was a different book there. And I don't know what book was there, but a different book was there. And I'm like, it's really weird. Really weird. So then I saw this person who was passing by. Again, somebody that I knew a long time ago, and I haven't been in contact with for a long, long time. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And so I asked her, what's that in the box? And she says, that's a book. And then I grabbed the cover again. I put it in front of my line of vision, and then there's nothing there when I take it away. And then I asked her again, what's there? She said, nothing. Like, whoa, this is actually happening. I'm actually lucid. I'm actually dreaming. Like, for so long, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to lucid dream, like, so long I've been wanting to do this, and haven't been able to. Shut up, dog. And I haven't been able to do it, and I was like, whoa, holy freaking goodness. And I'm like, and anyway, okay, so I was like, I was like, whoa. And I could sometimes, and then like I could see my room at times. Like during that moment, I could see my room, but I could also see the dream, like through my eyes, you know? So basically, I could see my room and I could see the dream. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to wake up. I was like really crazy. I was like really excited because finally having a lucid dream, you know? Except I didn't really get lucid because what happened after this is kind of weird. But basically, so I found out, I realized I was dreaming, and I'm like, what? And then there was like, I could see the room. Anyway, I already said that. But I could focus myself into the dream. That the room started to fade out of my line of vision, you know? And I was just in the dream. And then I was walking around looking, I was like, no, I could like walk around, and I was like, I kept, what I basically, okay, so what I wanted to do before was I really wanted to like meet my subconscious, which is something you can do in lucid dreaming. Pretty epic. Okay, that was cringy. Okay. So basically, I was looking at my hands, and I was like, it was weird because they were like, my two fingers were one. This, like, these two fingers right here were one finger. And then these two were separate, and this one was separate also. So it was like one finger, but it was like kind of weird because it was like sloped. I was like, what the freaking goodness? Anyway. So yeah, I was like, wow. And then after a while, I suddenly, like, everything switched. Like, I was suddenly at this beach, and this, like, girl was, like, hiding in this, like, sand place. And I could, like, look around, and I was like, it's pretty actually kind of realistic, except for some reason, like, the ocean was, like, kind of, like, cartoony. But the sand closer to me was, like, real. And I was, like, looking out, and there was this, like, blue dinosaur. It was, like, it was weird because it was a mix between a stegosaurus and a T-Rex. Like, it had the body of a T-Rex, but then its head was like a stegosaurus or a bronchiosaurus or something like that. I don't know. And I was like, what? Okay. And I was like, what's happening? And it was weird because the dinosaur was like, I'm gonna find you. And I was like, at first I thought like the dinosaur was like trying to like find her to eat her or something like that. And then later, oh, and by the way, this dinosaur is like blue. It's completely blue. And that's a weird thing. It was completely blue. And it was like running around looking for her. And then the last moment was like I was sitting in the snow. Like everything switched. By the way, I was not controlling this part, but I knew I was dreaming. And I could like, I was sitting in this like middle of this snow-filled forest, and I was like looking around, and I'm like, what? And then I woke up, and I wrote it in my dream journal. Okay. That was my first like lucid dream in the whole like week I've been trying to do it. Thank you, by the way, for that person on Reddit. I don't know who it was actually, but somebody recommended me to like do this really cool reality check where you're like, every time you look at your fingers or every time you do a reality check of some sort, you like think of what you're gonna do in your lucid dream. Like you'd be like, I want to visit my subconscious or something like that. And then by the last time you do that, you like clearly like envision what you're gonna do in your dream. And then the last part is before you go to sleep for a minute, you just think, I'm gonna dream tonight, I'm gonna dream tonight, I'm gonna dream tonight. You just repeat that over and over and over in your head and then afterwards you just fall asleep, and then you might lucid dream. So I mean, that was my first time doing that technique, and it worked. So yeah, do that. That was my story. Comment down below what your story is. And yep,